Hello and welcome back, those of you who are subscribers, and welcome to those of you who are new. This is going to be your reading for October 1st through October 15th for each of the astrological signs individually. Thank you for all the likes, comments, and subscribes. I love how active you guys are on the videos. If you would like a personal reading, the link is below. It's going to take you to my website where you can choose the reading that's right for you and book directly there. Also, I am a master energy therapist and I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. So it doesn't matter how far away you are or where you live. I have clients literally all over the world. So the link is below. It'll take you to my website. You can read about the energy therapy, read the testimonials, and just check it out. You know, it's really something that is going to help balance you and center you, remove any blocks that you may have in your energy centers, and just bring an overall sense of wellness and peace. It's also going to help you move through and let go of any past emotions or trauma or things that you may still be holding onto at an energetic level. So it just allows you to deal with life from a more balanced and centered place within. So again, the link is below. It'll take you to my website. I do have a really awesome 15% discount for first-time energy clients that you can definitely take advantage of. You can also find me on Instantgo, which if you just want, one quick question answered, you can use the link below for Instantgo. So that's it. We're going to get into the readings now. Reading for Gemini. Hello, Geminis. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Again, this is for October 1st through October 15th. I'm curious to see what shows up for you guys today. I know in the last reading, you were kind of strengthening the love that you had or the relationship you were in. I've already super shuffled, so I'm doing a last few minute shuffles here for you. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, first off, we are starting with the Tower card. So for some of you, I feel like you may have just ended a relationship or just quit dating, or something pretty dramatic has happened, unexpected in your life. So this could have to do with a relationship or a job or a family member. So, the Tower card is kind of something that's outer. It's out of our control and it happens. You may have learned something about the person you were dating that kind of was a deal breaker for you. Yeah, I am feeling more so this has to do with a relationship, like a personal relationship. So again, you may have learned something about the person you were dating that just does not work for you. It may have ended, it may have abruptly ended, you may have ended it or decided that that was not the relationship that you wanted to be in. But for some of you, I'm not feeling that it completely ended because I do still have the Page of Cups here. So it's almost like I feel like maybe you learned something about the person you were dating that has really had you take a step back to kind of evaluate the situation. For some of you. And again, for some of you, you may just completely end the relationship. So it could have been a relationship with a water sign or somebody who is quite intuitive and emotional in that sense. Because the third card out is the Nine of Cups, which is being happy and alone in your splendor. So this does lead me to think that if you were dating or in a relationship that has ended, and you are now single and on your own and working on your own happiness again. So I know that can be a bummer and it's never fun to go through, but it is part of life. It's part of the process and it's part of truly getting to your truest and best partner. So, the Tower card can be quite tough to go through, but it's necessary and it has to happen. And sometimes the signs are there, but if we're not listening to them, then the universe will force a tower moment on us. So I don't know, Gemini, do you feel maybe the signs were there that you didn't want to see them or you weren't able to see them? So it's like the universe kind of had to step in and take control a little bit. But I'm happy to see the 9 of Cups because I do feel that you've, somewhat gotten over what has happened or the ending of this relationship. And you're getting back to happiness within yourself so that you can move forward and find, the right partner for you. All right, let's see what else we got for you. Okay, so next up we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So again, kind of like what I was saying is the tower is hard to deal with, but it's like necessary, like it has to happen. So with the Wheel of Fortune, this is fate, this is divine timing, everything is happening as it should. If you've been watching my channel for a while, this to me is the clock of the universe. So it's out of your control. You're being shown the way and things are happening for your highest and best good always. So, I think this is saying that you are on track. And then I've also got the 4 of Swords. So if you need to take a moment to just take a chill pill and maybe not date and not focus on relationships and just take some time for you, I think that's exactly what this 4 of Swords is asking you to do, Gemini, is to recharge and rest a little bit. The 4 of Swords is also like a miniature hermit card. So this situation or this past relationship or breakup really may have pushed you to grow a little bit within, spiritually, growing as far as knowing what you want and need in a relationship. With the Tower card, I was kind of mentioning maybe the signs were there, but you didn't want to see them. So it's like you could be reflecting a little bit of what you could have done differently, or should something like that show up in the next relationship, you will know maybe it's a red flag or what to do or how to handle it differently. And I've also got the Justice card. So again, I do feel that whatever has happened, things are going to balance out and smooth out. I also feel this card is you taking your power back in kind of like laying down the law and knowing your boundaries, knowing what you need and want, and standing for that. This is the Libra card, so you could be dealing with a Libra. I've also got water signs out here, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But yeah, I'm feeling like you kind of have shed some layers in a way. Which again, may be uncomfortable as you go through it, but it's like a very necessary thing and process. Let me see what else we've got for you, Gemini. Okay, so next up I've got the Queen of Swords. So you may have someone new coming in, if, for those of you who feel ready to be open and dating again. So you may have another air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, or another Gemini. And this also can be representing you, Gemini, being in your place of power, clear of what you want, kind of with that Justice card. It's like more clarity. So a lot of swords going on in this reading. So I do feel that you're maybe being pushed to recognize your thoughts, pay attention to your thinking patterns, and things like that. And it's like, again, I've got this 4 of Coins. So with 4 of Swords and the 4 of Coins energy both showing up together, it's like confirmation that you guys are kind of going to retract a little bit and really just take care of you for now. The 4 of Coins is kind of, being a little bit guarded and a little bit, I don't really like to use the word selfish, but it's like you're kind of going to be a little bit selfish with your time, with your energy, with your resources, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Once in a while you really need to do that. And oftentimes that does happen after we are pushed to grow and we create new boundaries for ourselves. It's like we do get a little bit self-centered and self-focused so that we can keep those boundaries strengthened and in place. The only thing with the Four of Pentacles energy is, you know, sometimes when you're in this energy, you can be so bound up that you're missing like opportunities. So, you know, if this guy would let loose a little bit here, he would see this beautiful horizon behind him, this city with all these great people and opportunities and things to do. So again, take what resonates. You may not be ready to open up and go that route again. So take as much time in the, you know, I was going to say mini hermit, but we actually have the real hermit card here. So Geminis, I'm really feeling the first half of October is going to be a big growing point for you guys. Spiritually, emotionally, within yourself of, you know, what you need and want. It's almost like you're doing a major upgrade. And I think this Tower moment has kind of spun you into that. And again, it's probably not fun as you're going through it, but once you get through it and you kind of process this, I mean, after the Hermit card is like clarity and strength and feeling good and like being a better version of you is what I'm feeling. So yes, so I'm feeling that for those of you who end a relationship and that Tower card is the ending of a dating or relationship, you're really going to take some time to get back to you. And I think that's perfectly wonderful. For those of you who are still in a relationship, this Tower moment may be something major that you learn about your partner that is unexpected, out of the blue, and kind of has shooken you up a little bit. So not necessarily enough to leave the relationship, but definitely still needing to go through this process of like reevaluating, rechecking your boundaries, if this is something you really want to continue in, and allowing yourself to grow a little bit. So I don't feel all relationships are going to end. Obviously, Tower moments can be the biggest growing moments in a relationship as well. So take what resonates and let it flow with you and your, you know, individual specific situation. I'm just going to see if there's any last message for you, Gemini. There it is again. All right, so the final message is divine timing. Same as the Wheel of Fortune. So as much as you can, really just trust what's happening right now, okay? There's a reason. You may not necessarily know the reason or understand the reason at this point, but that is okay. Just know that you are being guided and supported by the universe always. Okay, Geminis, so if that didn't resonate with you, you can watch your moon sign or your rising sign. If you would like a personal reading, the link is below. It's going to take you straight to my website where you can directly book the reading of your choice there. And again, also I am a master energy therapist and I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. So it doesn't matter where you live. My clients are spread all throughout the world. The link is below. You can check out my website, read the testimonials and the information, and definitely take advantage of the 15% discount that I do have for first-time energy clients, okay? So that's it for now, Geminis. I'm truly wishing you all the best, and I will see you back here for the second half of October readings. Take care.